Well, Lions TV down at Haywood Road, we've just seen the Rugby League All-Stars taking on the Hull Warriors in a bit of a warm-up game, a curtain raiser and a fundraiser as well. We'll speak to some of the players that have been involved. We'll start with Macca and Josh, the Swinton fans who were sponsored by other fans to take part in this afternoon's game. Lads, how do you find it being out there on the field?
It was alright, to be honest. I thought it was going to be a bit tougher because we've heard the Masters game is not what you think it is. We thought it'd be just a strolling park, but it wasn't. It was quite speedful, and it's like what I've played in amateur. It's dead different to what you're used to.
It was sort of semi-contact, wasn't it? Some tackling, some non-tackling.
Yeah, it was still a bit scary when you had Marley and Mason running at you, but you're used to it after playing amateur, so it's just like normal, really.
Macca, we saw yourself making one good break. You panicked at the end and threw the ball away, but I think you've been tackled. How do you find it?
Terrible. No, the day has been brilliant, but I didn't play well today.
I think Stu Littler was watching in the stand. Do you think he'll be giving you a call?
No. No, I weren't good enough.
A few former professionals, including my personal childhood favourite, Simon Ashcroft, who scored a great try on the near side from a kick. How do you find it? Do you play much these days?
No, it's my first game in 2 years, that. This first game of Masters ever. Very interesting. Found the love of the game again through playing today. A bit tired now, knees hurting. Shoulders will be hurting after as well. But yeah, really enjoyed it, and it was great to be back really and putting a pair of rugby boots on again, really. Yeah.
Good to be out on the field with Roach as well, your old teammate.
Yeah, it was Jason who got me involved in it. He rang me up and said there's a Masters game they're playing at Swinton. He said, yeah, are you in for it? He said, no, for old time's sake. He said, let's go and play on Swinton's ground again. I went, go on then, I'll put my hand in, I'll put my hand up for it and I'll play, yeah.
A lot's changed in the sport since your days playing. You were playing at that transitional time between winter and summer. What do you make of the goings on in the last few weeks?
I don't really know. I'm a bit up. I think everything's still a bit up in arms at the moment. Andy's working his socks off here at the club, and through the Facebook page I've seen it, and I've been down a few times, and Andy's working really hard, and I think Super League are trying to drain the life out of the game, out the lower leagues. I think it's not all about Super League. The game's got to start somewhere, and it's got to nurture the young lads through, and they've got to have somewhere to play. I think it all changed when the Super League sides dropped the academy. So, well, not so much the academies, the A teams, because these lads didn't have really nowhere to go then. Once they dropped out of Super League, they dropped right down the pecking order and virtually out the game because they got disillusioned with it. And I think then it starved the lesser sides now. And I think it's a lot if you look now where Swinton have got a lot of lads on loan from Wigan, and I don't think that helps the side because you've not got to settle aside. If Wigan get a couple of injuries, they call the lads back, and then it upsets the Swinton momentum as they build as a side. So I don't think it's good for the game with losing the A teams and stuff like that. And I think what the Rugby League really need to do is have a look how it used to be in the olden days before Super League really came along, because that's when it did work, and that's when the game was thriving all the way through for every division. And I think that's what we really need to get back to.